All right, guys, Tampa show end of May, because June is on Monday. So end of May here, this is going to be Tampa show, and then next weekend's a really big show, and that's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday show at the fairgrounds. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, I suggest that's the show to go to. They do this now twice a year, so let's see what's coming up and see what's inside. Show I'm talking about coming up, guys. If you need to stop this or screenshot it here. Again, 6th, 7th, and 8th. There are signers involved as well, but this is gonna be a big show culminating all the guys that go to each one of these other shows collectively, plus a bunch of other people. So definitely one to go to. I know that Tampa Card Shop on North Florida is also doing an after the show party at their place. So if you need to look up Tampa Card Shop, they'll be doing that after this show if you want to continue your night after this. Real quick, we are at the Tampa show. There is no June show for the Tampa show, and it's probably because there's the big show in June. And they're usually at the end of the month. So no show in June, but it does pick back up again in July. You can see that there. That's also leading into the week before the National. So that's going to be probably a little bit slow here. Again, we talked about the fairground show. Right here, Tampa Card Shop, right here, after the show next week on June 7th, which is a Saturday, 5 to 10. Join us after the show and evening and get cardboard pizza, giveaways, specials. They'll be doing some rips, trade, bring your stuff. You know, it's a great place. What they do there is fantastic, and they're two very good friends. Great for the hobby, guys. And then we're gonna come down here, June 14th and 15th. Is the the St. Petersburg show. Again, this is probably the best overall show in my opinion right now. Just the space, the amount of people that show up. I think this one's by far the one, if you're going to target one a month to go to on average. This is the show, June 14th and 15th. And then on June 20th and 21st, you have the Clearwater show as well. You never know what you'll find here. So again, you can go to all of them, guys. They're good shows. All right, show's been open for about 10 or 15 minutes, and we already got a pretty good crowd going on. So let's go look around.
When you walk in here, you got a Michael Penix's Kaboom, so it's going to be interesting to see what's going on with him this season. Obviously, football's starting to really ramp up with people buying, especially getting ready for the National. So cards like that are going to be cards people are going to be picking up and going up. It's raw, so I'm not sure if there's anything wrong with it or if it's just new. But again, you know how this goes, guys. If you haven't been already buying, there's still going to be a whole nother bump, especially to the National. It's an interesting one out of the Leaf, just because the jerseys patches are all actually pretty nice. You have the single bat there from Carl Yastrzemski, which is kind of boring. But everything else here is pretty cool. Ted Williams, Carlton Fisk, Tom Brady, Larry Bird, Phil Esposito. It's basically a Boston card, locker room, legendary. That's really cool out of Leaf. Lou Brock guy is out of Archives, I believe. Yeah, is it out of Archives?
Just pick and choose one.
I can't. Topps Legends Autos. This is really cool. I love the way he signed it kind of on that rising part over the name. I think it's great. It really stands out. Tom Brady out of metal, guys. There's only one variation of this. It came in a green, but to find it in a tin, that's miserable. This card flakes like nobody's business. It's got a horrible foiling on it that when they go to cut it, it usually gets pretty jacked up, and the back of it as well. It's just one of those cards that's really, really tough to grade in a tin, and that's one of my favorite Brady cards, to be honest with you, for his rookies. Guys, check this out. This is from Bulgaria. It's 1932 Bulgaria. I don't know, Schlimming Babe Ruth card. But first time I've seen this one, guys. That's really cool. And then a 3. Usually any card that's this small like this, a 3 is more than fantastic. A little fun time here on the mantle next to it, OC on a 7. But yeah, I saw this card and I was like, wow, I don't think I've ever seen that Babe Ruth card. 1932. Good looking Leaf card of Gary Sheffield here. I know it's from Leaf, it's unlicensed. Good looking card. A little Ichiro action right next to that. Check out this patch on this Michael Irvin. Yikes, baby. That's a really nice one. You don't see a lot of Michael Irvin patches that are really, really nice. I mean, they want a fair amount for it, but I'm assuming 288's the cost, which is a really weird number, but you never know. It could just be an inventory number. That's really cool. Check out these two as well, guys. Again, 2 more out of the Pearl Redemption. One of one's Ben Stiller here with the fabric. And then the Al Pacino with the nice fabric as well. Another one of one. I like that. You see it says Paragon Signatures. They do a great job with these cards, guys. And then if you come up here a little bit more, Michael Myers Superfractor Villains. That's freaking awesome. The 1970 Topps Baseball High Series, you said?
No, we don't know.
We don't know. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know how to tell. It might be a Bobby. Well, Bobby Burrell's all hockey, but trying to figure out which version of 1970 this Topps pack is. Really cool. Other thing he's got over here is this Transformer action cards from 1985 blister packs, and they're Transformer cards. I've seen these before out and about. Obviously, you can potentially pick Series 1, so there's more than one series. I was trying to see if maybe Optimus Prime or something super key on the front of it there. It's from the cartoon series by Milton Bradley. But here's an idea of everything we can do and get out of Series 1. It's 192 cards, so it's a pretty big set. But these are sealed. Of course, when you're over here buying them like this, man, just like this is how it was set up at the store, guys. Just like this. That's so cool. 1980 Empire Strikes Back, Cloud City Battle Presto Magics, Rub Down Transfer. They couldn't come up with a better name, could they? But these are really cool. He's got a pack of them over here. You can see with the original boxes as well. And it's kind of like a Rub Down Transfer.
I have a feeling it's like a mat or some kind.
Yeah.
And you take the transfer and you move the characters around.
1980, that's really cool.
It's gotta be something like that.
1974 comic book heroes. I don't know how many stickers you get in a pack, but he's asking $40 a pack, and he's got a fair amount of them here. This is really cool. 1938 National Game Pins. Let's see if we can zoom in here. There we go. The Yankees, guys. Everybody likes the Yankees, obviously. Trying to stay out of this glare. Something different here, guys. There you go. There's kind of like the original packaging right there, Schumacher. Man, the glare's rough. There we go. Those are really different. Those are neat. Anthony Edwards Silvers. Here's the price between a 9 and a 10. Just to give you an idea. I always like to show stuff like this for those people just kind of popping in. Looking Trevor Lawrence Ruby Showcase here. Got some good colors to it. Pretty sure it's probably not game used. Might be player worn if it's a photo shoot type thing, but out of flawless. This is a 10 as well. But him getting a little bit of weapon now with Hunter might have some upside here. Guys, check out the Gengar here. I just like the way it looks. The eyes glow.
I have the Japanese one.
You have the Japanese one too? And that just more confusing for me.
Well,
Showing a few of these real quick, guys.
I wasn't planning on selling my Japanese one.
Now, is the Japanese one worth more? Because I know a lot of times the Japanese one's worth less.
Right now, they're worth less.
So you think in the future that's going to change?
Yeah, the market will go back up to where like the OGs.
The OGs? Oh yeah, there you go. There's that one. So what is this one worth in the Japanese versus American?
It's been climbing up. This is 200 right now. I've seen some sales at like 225, 250, but
the other one's,
I would say average about 200.
And the other one's like 5 times more?
On eBay right now, like true comps is like 13 that they've been selling for, but like only on alt, you'll see they're about
So for like someone like me who just likes the aesthetics of the card, it's better for me to get the Japanese version realistically.
Right now, because the way the Japanese have kind of screwed up the market with the Japanese cards, if you want
Don't start a war. Don't start a war.
You're being recorded.
It's just what they did.
Pokemon, guys. I've never seen the clear version of this card. This is from 2000. The Topps made these cards. But this is like the acetate version. What is this worth?
To me, it's undervalued. It's about $60. And then the guard is worth $30.
Yeah, I think I brought the stuff to dig through today, man. Wow. I mean, lots of digging here, guys. Now you can even see some of the older cards down here that are graded, but then if you come over here to like even like some of the vintage stuff, where you can just go through and look for singles. He brought a whole bunch of stuff today. He usually doesn't have this many things here. You even got the original garbage pail up here. Come over here, he's got the hockeys. Man, baseball over here. Again, this isn't like all modern stuff. This is like, older-ish stuff mixed in. Not like brand new, like Jim Tomei.
Got some new stuff mixed shilling. It's a good mix. Like you can kind of look through it. Got some multitudes over there. Just an idea. I mean, there's stuff buried here. You know, people ain't gone through this. Got this Nolan Ryan with the inscription on it on the bottom right here. I really like these Fleer Authentic Tickets cards that came out back in the day. Just a fantastic looking card. Really nice. Good. How are you doing? Really nice gold here on this. Is that out of sapphire? Or is that just the crud that we're? It's out of sapphire. Very nice. This Jock. That's a great card. I think he's going to be a great player when he gets steady playing time.
6 home runs in his last 8 games.
Yeah, he's just gone through. He's tore up the minors. He needs to just be in the big leagues. Oh, they're really nice ones in here. You got the De La Cruz, 22 and 22 Bowman first auto. That's a sparkle or a speckle. Got the Bobby Witt here on the purple out of 2020 Bowman Chrome. And then you have a Bobby Witt out of 2020 Sterling as well. That's the gold refractor auto, even though you can see the gold in the background. Paul Skeens foil fractor, 1 of 1. Wow, that's really cool. Second year card, but still fantastic. Looks great. Skeens gold rookie, Topps Chrome out of 50. Right there. A lot of his stuff seems to struggle a little bit when you start signing, where it starts to fade a little bit. I think he's either pressing too hard early or just wearing the marker out. And there's a Christopher Morel as well. He's on the Rays here, but I don't see that happening much longer. Here is the gold version of the anime of Ellie De La Cruz. I rarely ever see the golds. It has that gold foil. It's kind of hard to tell with the light here, but it does have a foiling too. I was trying to get it to shine a little bit more, but I rarely ever see the golds. The Danny Ainge Chiefs minor league card here, guys. People don't know that Danny Ainge played baseball and was drafted before playing basketball. That's really fun. Like these versions of these cards here. They're just so busy and fun. I always enjoy Revolution. Joker rookie right here, and then I haven't seen this insert yet for Revolutionary. It actually looks pretty decent for just a regular good old 2D card. It's got a lot going on in it. Super busy, but I like all the colors. Nice and crazy. All right. Really? All right, so this right here is out of Pop Century. This is one of the Pearl Redemptions. And you can see here Paul Rudd, Brie Larson, Karen Gillian, Tom Hiddleston. This is from Avengers Endgame. You flip it over, keep on going. Elizabeth Olsen, Zoe Saldana, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Pom Kimmich. You're pretty much just missing some Star-Lord and stuff, or Thor. But I mean, this is a great lineup right here, guys. $500. Think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 autos. I mean, that's, I don't know. Honestly, that's a really good deal. 2 out of 5. This Wayne Gretzky, guys. Signature pucks in the Blues uniform out of Trilogy.
You don't see him on the Blues, man.
No, you don't.
I paid $150 for the others.
You see that one over there? And then check this one's out, guys.
That one's out of 15.
And this one's out of 15. Premier Focus. What year's this one from?
That's a new one, new year.
Yes. Gotcha. This one's from 2014. Wow.
420 was the last sale 2 years ago.
I know.
What else we had up here? Wow. And what's that one?
Nothing.
2000 UD Legends. And an 8. Wow. Very cool. A couple other nice cards with his Gretzky's. Check out the McDavid here in a 9.5. And then check out this clear Connor Bedard. Wow. That's a big boy right there. It's a few grand, multiple grands. Beautiful cards. All right, guys, here's an example of an older PSA 10. I guess older.
There's a Paul Skeens rookie in here.
What do you notice about this? A little bit left to right, top edges. What do you think about that? Check this out, guys. This is a Kareem. This is a rookie card? Yeah. 69.
69.
Lou Alcindor measuring stick / card. What's on the back? Nothing, the blank back. Okay. Wow, that's really cool. All right, guys, check out this Jerry Rice. 1996 Topps Chrome first year. Look how this thing shines. Oh, fantastic. Guy Gilchrist here, you can see him. He does a little bit of art on the cards too for the Muppets. But look at that, that's really cool. That's a fun, super fun card. He's got another one up here too. It's kind of got like the whole group of them. Check out Mel Gibson too. I always like to see all this. This is way more fun than half the damn show, to be honest with you.
I just left the Tampa show. That's basically what I was able to find. Again, sometimes I feel like I find better cards in people's cases walking up, or stuff that they're either willing to trade or maybe not willing to trade, but they're willing to show. And I find that like that's where a lot of the cool stuff is usually living. It's not usually in somebody's case, at least not in the case that's from a dealer. It's usually in a case from a person that's just walking around the show. And I always like to peer over, and people are always very nice about it and allow me to show cards, and I've always appreciated that. So hopefully you enjoyed the show, sold some cards, and just keep the train moving. Didn't find anything that I had to have, and that's just how it works. All right, guys, take care.